Thursday, May the 1st. Another month goes by in life. Another month goes by in the hard work that you do daily in the grind of junk removal. And I'm going to do this video with this dog. I don't know whose dog this is, but I have no idea. I want to talk about the hard work and the determination that you put into your business, the circumstances that your business might run upon on a daily basis, and the questioning of this business of junk removal, if it pays off, if it's paying off for you. But why do you do it? And how do you accomplish the things that you want in life with this business? Like, what are the payoffs? And that was something that always bothered me in this business. That's something that always I questioned in this business. Like, I was always thinking in my head, is this business ever going to pay off for me? Is it going to do something that I want it to do in my life? Is it going to move me forward? Now, I know a lot of people love expanding their business. I know that a lot of people love growing their business, and that is awesome. That is the American way. It's the American way to get a small little baby and then build that baby into something huge. And I think over the last 18 years, that is something I was able to do. I was able to grab this small business that I had in junk removal and then make it actually something that was important to people, right? Something that was important to me, but not only to myself, but to also my family. And that's what really matters. Because see, guys, I work not only for myself, but I work for my family. I work for this business to pay off and eventually lead my family in a different direction in life. And I think that's something I accomplished because of junk removal. I know that there are a lot of companies out there that are watching this video, and there's a lot of companies that aren't working today, and there's a lot of companies that are working today. I'm not working today. I want to be sure to let you know that if you work and you work hard, it will pay off. And I know I have over 5,700 videos on YouTube, and I'm always talking about advice, and I'm always showing off stuff, and I'm always talking about questioning other people's methods when I know my methods is right, because that's my head, right? That's what I think. But I want to show y'all some of the fruits of the labor. You put in the hard work, and then the hard work pays off. You know what I mean? The hard work always pays off. And junk removal has done so much for me. It's done so much for me. It's taken me so many places, and it's led me in a direction. Look at this dog. It's led me in a direction that I would have never thought was possible. This is crazy. It's led me in such a huge path that now I'm looking to the future of next year and the end of October this year because of my haunted house. So junk removal allowed me and my family to grow, to have the 9 vehicles that I own, to have the 12 vehicles that I drive, to have the trailers. I'm sorry, when I say vehicles, I mean the 12 trailers that I own. The 9 trucks that I own. It's allowed me to do that. It's allowed me to grow that business into something that I never thought I could do. And I've done it. But it also allowed me a chance to own 2 haunted houses. You know, and the first one I opened up was about 5 years ago. It was on Yorktown, the old building that I owned. It was on Yorktown Street. And I had that building for 4 years until I had to give it up because of my landlord. And then we opened up the second haunted house on Chester in Fort Worth. So I have one in Dallas and in Fort Worth. And junk removal gave me that chance and that ability to do that. And in the end, what happened? It all paid off. It all paid off. I'm standing here at my future home right here. I'm going to show it to you from this angle because it's a better angle. And I came out here to look because I had some 40-yard containers delivered to my property, and I didn't really see them all. I only saw one get delivered, but the other two are sitting in front of me. I'm going to tell you what the idea is and what my chance and what the future plans for the business is, right? I want to give you all that. So if you're looking right now behind me, this is 6,000 square feet of a barndominium that I'm putting here on my property in Azle, Texas. I'm using 2 acres of this property to put my house in. So this is my house right here. And it'll be completed in November of this year. The weather's been so bad and permits and stuff like that have prevented me to go further right now at this moment. It's okay, because it's not like I'm gonna build it all in 1 week, right? This thing doesn't get done. It's a process. Plus we have October coming up pretty soon, and we're kind of preparing for the haunted house, so I really don't have time. But overall, this is it right here. This is the house, and then it comes up this way. And it's 1,000 square feet of patio. I have 1,000 square feet of patio. It's pretty funny. Wow, it's almost the size of my home that I live in right now. But one thing I wanted to do was bring my family together. And that's why I run the haunted houses with my my younger brother, and my older sister and my younger sister, Emily. I wanted to bring the family together. And that's why we own the haunted houses, because I knew that I wanted to keep the business going, but I also wanted to share it with my family. And that was really important to me, to share a business with my family. And I did that. I was able to do that. They all work in the haunted house. I work in the haunted. My wife works in the haunted house. My little nephews work in. Both my nephews work in the haunted house. My mother's worked in my haunted. My older brother Waldo works in the haunted house. He worked this year for 2 weeks. We all have worked in the haunted house. And one of the fruits of my labor was to have my house, but also have 3 guest homes. And these guest homes would be used by my sons, Maddie and Ashton. Ashton's in New York. Maddie works Junk Guys Frisco. He's the owner down there. But also I wanted them to have something that they can sleep in on the weekends if they wanted to get away from Frisco, to come down here and spend the weekend. And we could do fun things out here. And that was one of the reasons why I bought these containers. And there's one of the containers right there. That's a guest home. And I eventually will put this guest home on the property the proper way, where it's supposed to go. And also, eventually fixed it. But I saw an opportunity to buy something, and then that's what I do. I pulled the trigger and I purchased these containers. Now it's kind of muddy out here, so I'm going to just walk really quick over to the container. So here's one of the containers right here. It is a 40. Can I turn this camera? Yeah. So here's one of the containers right here. This is a 40-yard container. It is sitting on the property right now in Azle. That's my house right there. It's going there. There's my electric pole. That I don't have electric because I don't know who services my area. But this is the house right here. Let me open it. Maybe we can go inside and take a look at it really fast. Oh, it does open. So this one, there it is. That's what it looks like on the inside. We've been working on it a little, not much. I hope this dog isn't leaning right now. But we already have the 2x4s up and stuff on this one. So we bought it and we started working on it already. On it this weekend more as work on it. But this is going to be a guest home. It's pretty big. It's about 500 square feet, and it's pretty big. Let me close the door right here. That's one of them. And this is going to be the first guest home that's going to get built. But we're also putting it on the property. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right over there. It's going to be laying sideways like this, but way over there on that side. And then the next one will be laying down on this property. It'll be right there. The other one will be laying down right there. And then the third one on that end. We got to clear all that stuff. It's going to take a little while. Trust me. We're far from being ready to have these things even. I mean, we're a year away, right? But it's still a dream of mine to do it. So that's one of them, which is going to be a guest home for one of my sons or one of my stepdaughters. They'll be able to live here for free and then have fun with it. So here is, and this dog will not leave me alone. Here's the other two. There's one And there's the other one, and then the other one's right there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on, no, 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 no! He got me all fucking dirty. Okay, look at this. He got me fucking dirty. Look at that. Don't jump on me. Stop it. No, 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 no. Little shit. Anyway, here's the other one, and there's the other 40. That one's open right now. Let me go over there and close the door really quick. So let some of the air come in. I mean the water. But there they are right there. Pretty cool. They're set here right now because it was wet the day that I got them delivered. And I didn't want the delivery truck to get stuck again like it got stuck on the first one. But there it is. There's one. And there's a second one right there. Look at that. It's pretty cool. And there's my house right there. Now, these are going to be, this one and this one are going actually over there on the other side of the property. But they're going to be guest homes. Now, the reason they're black is because my house is going to be matte black. So me and my wife are going to paint the house matte black with brown, like a tangible, like a wood look on it. So, but overall, they're going to be matte black, and these are matte black too. So if you could tell, these are matte black, and so is the house going to be matte black too. So it's going to be pretty cool. I wanted them green because Junk Guys is green, but my wife wouldn't really go for that. So it's cool. But there they are right there. And these are the fruits of my labor. This is the hard work that I put in over 18 years, and I'm able to, no, fuck, cut it out, dude, fuck off. This is the hard work that I'm able to put in. No. This is the hard work that I'm able to put in the last 18 years of this business. I was able to work hard and make it pay off for myself. And this is what junk removal did. One of the coolest things that I will tell you about junk removal is the fact that even though I busted my ass every day and I did it 90% of the time by myself, I put in the hard work. I put in the hard labor. I grinded. I grinded almost every day of my life for this business. Does something come out of it? Yeah, it came out of it. Something did come out of it. And there's my property. There's my truck right there. You know, what did I get out of this property in the last 18 years? What did I get out of this business in the last 18 years? A lot, man. It gave me a lot. One of the most important things that happened to me while working is being able to hire my family. Being able to work with my sister Maribel. Bless her heart. She's the designer of all our sets. She's the costume designer and the designer of our sets. Then we have our financial manager, which is Emily. She's my younger sister. She's like about 40 something years old. And then I have my brother, who's general manager of the haunted house, David. He's a school teacher, but during the season he quits everything, he puts everything down, he concentrates 100% on only the haunted house. And that's awesome. Then you have my wife, who works the cashier booth. She oversees everything in the front of one of the haunted houses. I have my nephew who scares people. He's a haunter. And then my other nephews, they're haunters too, and they all work under the Junk Guys Junkyard Haunted House brand. It's really cool. Now, what is the future of Junk Guys? Well, the future of Junk Guys is not on standstill. We're actually We're opening up pretty soon, hopefully in Oregon. We're gonna open up pretty soon another location. But for me personally, I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm doing, 4 or 5 jobs daily. I'm working all the time. And if I don't have any jobs, it's cool too. I understand that sometimes the grind of this business is not going to be what you want it to be. Sometimes it's going to be slow and sometimes it's going to be busy. And look, 2 weeks ago, I was doing 9 jobs a day. Yesterday, it rained. Today, it rained. So there's a lot of things that this business brings to you. Now, I got on this side of the street because I wanted to show you. I walked this far. I just finished walking. That's my neighbor right there. Okay, he has a ranch. He's Mexican, so kind of messy a little. But he's got a ranch right there. Those are his dogs right there. And everything that you see from here on out, from that side, is mine. See that? Everything over there is mine. Yeah. All this, guys. The road is mine. I own that road too, but everything here is mine. You know, I walk down this road and sometimes I can't believe this road is not mine. This road is not mine. It's that road. Yeah, they made it really clear that I could not drive on this street. I could walk it. I just can't drive on it. Isn't it crazy? And that street, we had to put in that street, so we just drove over it, and that's what happened. And my house is way over there. You can see that piece of concrete. My van is sticking out right there. I'll get to it in just a second. So as you walk down here, all the way down here, you keep on going. You know what's really cool about this property? It goes way back over this tree line. Way back over the tree line. You still got about 100 yards that it goes back there. But this is what junk removal ultimately gave to me. This is what junk removal did for me. Why? Because of hard work, putting your mind to it, really paid off. God, those dogs are fighting back there. Establishing my brand, establishing Junk Guys as a perennial powerhouse while there was so much competition and the market was, quote, saturated. I don't know about that, but just putting that hard work into it and grinding out every day is what allowed me to do this. You know what I mean? It allowed me to do this. And ultimately, it was something that other junk removal owners, and that's the only thing about junk removal that really is a split, is that there's so many haters out there, so many people that hate you just because they ain't you, right? You know what I mean? There's so many people. So I want to show you the front of my property. So this road is the entrance to my property. It comes in here and then it's entrance, and then there's my house back there. So you're gonna be able to come in like this. And I'll invite people over. We're gonna fill in all this dirt later on when I have a lot more money. There's that ugly mangy dog who's been jumping on me the whole time. But there's my van, and there's the 2 containers laying in my property. They are not gonna be placed there. They're just here for the meantime until I move them and clear out places for them. But this is what junk removal has done for me. Look at that. Oh, by the way, check out this forest. Bro, we still got to clear that out. Oh my God, it's so bad back there. It is so bad back there. It is bad. But this is 18 years of hard work and paying off. By the way, I just want to let y'all know something. Here's a big one. You don't understand something, okay? About, God, he got me messy, man. Here's one thing y'all don't understand, okay? About this property. That was paid, and it's been paid for. That's been paid for. That's been paid for. I'm not financing any of this stuff. That van that you saw is paid for. The other dumpster on the other side is paid for. Everything's paid for. I didn't finance any of this stuff. It's 100% paid for. And I want you to understand that. Anybody can go and finance anything. But when you pay for it and you know it's yours, bro. It's yours. It's like yours. You can do whatever you want with it. And that is an ability I have. And it's pretty cool, man. Look at that. That's cool. So, what is the future of the haunted house? Well, after this past weekend, the haunted house has really resonated with me, has really made me think about the future of my junk removal business and the future of my haunted house business. And honestly, I've been really thinking hard about it and what I'm going to do. Right now, me and my family, we are looking at 7 to 13 acres in Azle, Texas, unincorporated land, unrestricted land, which means it's the wild, wild west. You can do whatever you want. We're looking to purchase this property at the end of 2025 this year, right after the haunted house is over. We're going to look for another expansion. And we're really looking to make the haunted house a resort. And we want to have a midway. We want to have food trucks, ticket stands, merchandise stands, 3 or 4 haunted houses, a place where you can sit down and eat, photo areas for the haunted house, and then even real estate on the property. And when I say real estate, where do you think these come into play? See, guys, these are for my property. These things are for my property. But as we grow the haunted house, we also want people to drive in and stay the night and enjoy their trip to the haunted house. So we're gonna rent these out as small hotels and small apartments, so people can come and stay at a hotel while they're at the haunted house. So they would spend the day at the haunted house, and at night they would stay in one of these, and then the next morning they would go back home where they came from. So it's kind of a resort style, what we wanted to do. And I'll be honest with you, we're on the way there. We're on the way up. So I want to grow this business as big as I can, as huge and personable, but it's going to take an army to do that. And that's why I work with my family on this. They are majority owners of the property, of the business. I'm sorry, not of the property, but of the business. I own more than they, so I am the number one, the one that calls all the shots, but equally, I run all my ideas through them, which is really important, and we get it done. So hopefully by the end of this year, you'll see me at another piece of property where there's 10 acres, and we're doing another video just like this. It's gonna be pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, guys. Have a great day.